And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Mo Pacheco.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Mahle. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance.
Pacheco.
On the ground, Tovar fires over to first. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. So two down, Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball to strike. Out to short. Pacheco. They get the force. Out number 3. One error in the inning, but nothing more. On to inning number 4. Base is empty with 2 away. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mo Pacheco. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Slow roller to first. Mervis steps on the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Here we go. One time.
Mo
right now. Let's
Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Runner on the go. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Leon. Pacheco caught in a rundown now, and they'll score first. It's 1-0, and they tag him out. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's Nolan Jones. Syndergaard back to work. Out to short. Pacheco tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Bounce to the left side. Over to first, in time. Nice stretch.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter.
Welcome back. And here is Mo Pacheco. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. The why to kick the pitch. And that's outside. And that's down and away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This to center field. Montgomery under this one. And there's one away. So up next, Aaron Schunk. The 3-1. On the ground to the left. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, this is one of the most picturesque settings there is in the entire sport.
You've got the trees out in center field. You've got the waterfall. You've got just tremendous backdrop of the mountains. But one thing about this ballpark is it plays fast. So you got to be ready defensively, and you also have to keep the ball down, set your sights just a little bit lower because of the altitude and elevation. Pitches don't break as well.
First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, Mo Pacheco getting ready to hit. The National League leader in runs batted in this year. Right side, hard hit. Rogers throws to first. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Glenn McGinnis. On the ground, out to short. Pacheco. On the run, throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Benny.
2 outs, nobody on. Now here is Mo Pacheco. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air, center field. Montgomery has a beat on it. He's got it, and that is that. And now, Mo Pacheco. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Pacheco measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Hassel, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Hey, need you right here. 1 time. Let's go.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, 3rd time through the order. Benny Montgomery, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Up the middle, Pacheco. On to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that.
Back here at the ballpark, and now the shortstop, Mo Pacheco.
Pacheco.
The pitch. Foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And fouled off.
Hey, let it rip. 1 time.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Over to first, and he's saved. The 0-2. Runner on the go. Tapped softly on the ground. On to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next in Cincinnati.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Ball to strike. The pitch. This one popped up. That's out number 2. Man in scoring position with 2 away. TJ Friedl now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. Number 33, the next to hit for the Reds. 3-0 down. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Bases full, 2 gone. Now the third baseman, number 94. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
They're not ready to go home quite yet. All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a run.
To 4.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
So 2 down and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Mo Pacheco leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Have a look.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Run around the move. Up the middle. Rogers throws to first. And that'll do it. Reds leave 1. The Rockies coming up. Man at second here with 2 away. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And a foul ball. Now he steps out as time is granted. Turang at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back.
See it? Right, let's go, kid.
0-2 now. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little
2
bit.
balls, 2 strikes.
Top of the third, no score.
Right now, here we go.
He goes down looking. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball up the middle. Turang. They take the force out. Third out. 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mo Pacheco. 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Oh, and he hit him.
No, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson.
Come on, baby, square it up.
The 0-2. Runner on the go. Laser. Could be extra bases. Here comes Gurriel. The run scores. Here comes a second. He'll score as well. It's 4-zip. But he throws on the brakes. gets back to second.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Zach Veen will hit next.
The right fielder, Zach Veen.
Popped up. Out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Back here in Denver, now it's the shortstop, Mo Pacheco.
Mo Pacheco.
Freeland back to work. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Oh, 2 now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A big blow to the home fans, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Runner at first with 2 away. In now for the Reds, Mo Pacheco. He's already homered here in this one. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Ripped to short. They get the force, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Glenn McGinnis. And the 0-1. Out to short, Pacheco. Throws across the diamond, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Center fielder, number 6.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Two one now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our
Why did we trade Jonathan India for Bryce Terang? I don't understand that. Damn, Jonathan India got traded to a first place team. They should have traded me.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Graham Ashcraft. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Luis Arraez stands in. Bounced out to short. Throw on to Brown. One up, one down. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
He should have tagged up to third.
Batting fifth.
Avisail Garcia
Juan
up to
Soto's
the
in
plate.
fucking Miami.
At the belt and fires. On the ground. Pacheco. Slings to first. Garcia gone on the play.
Batting seventh. The shortstop, Jordan.
Here's Jordan Groshans. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Throw on to Brown. That ends the frame. Marlins leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. On to the third inning.
Leading
And
off
here's
for
the
the
first
Marlins,
baseman,
the
Troy
first
Johnston.
Troy Johnston.
Ashcraft, a 6'2 righty, 27 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2019. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Throw on to Brown. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
Now it's the DH, Brian De La Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. Arise at second with 2 down.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. It's your guy.
Bounced up the middle. Pacheco. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And now the big-time power threat, Mo
Shortstop.
Pacheco. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that one fouled off. Pacheco, in his 3rd season, only 20 years old. And he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco. Cabrera back to work. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third.
Oh,
and yes,
shit.
he offered at it. Next pitch misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Just missed.
Ball.
Misses inside, and the count is 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Puts it in the air out towards left
Come
center.
on.
Soto gets under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Mo Pacheco digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chisholm moving under this one. Makes the grab, one away. Throw, and it gets away.
I swear Jazz was a shortstop. I guess not.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Josiah Gray. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Up the middle. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. We're midway in inning number 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. First and second, one out. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds, comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Gurriel, the lead runner, out at second. Stevenson over at first with one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it, a rise to second, and that's 2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom 4. Now it's the power speed combo. Mo Pacheco. Luzardo back to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
Now. Come on, kid.
Here's the 0-2. High in the air, out to right. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Luis Arraez stands in. 1 for 2. Here's a 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Pacheco fires to first on the run, and that is that. Next for Cincinnati, Mo Pacheco, a switch hitter batting right.
Mo Pacheco.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Way to square up on that ball.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top. All set for the start of to the plate. And a pitch. On the ground to short. Pacheco. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Up the middle. Throws to first. That's the second out. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
And takes low for ball 1.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And a shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. From Great America. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab here, it's the guy they call Thor.
No, like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every fifth day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Now 3-0. Seth Brown up next for the Reds. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Coming home. The throw home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Couple of singles back to back. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So here's Brown at the plate.
I'd say he's due. Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. And he got him. Wow. What an end to. Luis Arraez stands in. He reached out to walk his first time. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
No outs. Runner at first. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Grounder might be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer.
One down. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Swing. And a miss. And that is strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K. And welcome back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Mo Pacheco. Alcantara back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
0-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hey, nice trip, attaboy.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
baseman.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
TJ Friedel getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. Arise onto first. And 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
number 7.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Steer.
And there's ball 4.
Runner take your base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
0-1 now. Line and a base hit into right. In comes the run from third, and it's now a 2-run game.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
We go to the 8th.
Leading
Jazz
off with the
Chisholm Jr. now.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The 0-2. Out to short. Pacheco. Zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. The 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Pacheco. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. We head to the bottom of the 9th. In now for the Reds, Mo Pacheco.
Mo Pacheco.
Giles back to work. On the ground, right side. Arise onto first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Seth Brown.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I hate to struggle, but it made me hard.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go on the hill for the Reds, Nick Lodolo. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And here it comes. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Back here in Cincinnati. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And one away in the top of the third. Now at the plate, Mo Pacheco. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off.
All right, let's sit on something you like right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball two. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball three. The 3-1. And a foul ball left side.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So one left for man at first. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Fouled off left side.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
See you drive it like you can. Let's go.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now it's Luis Robert. 1 for 3.
1-1-1.
Smash to the left side. Throw on to Brown. And they take care of Robert for the out. And next to hit for the Sox, Nick Gonzalez. He's already homered in this game. Out to short. Throw on to Brown. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And at first, Mo Pacheco will hit next.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
To short, could be 2. Flips to second, on to Vaughn. 2. A 4-0 shutout. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Hunter Greene. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Marte.
Hey, one away. One away.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out on Marte.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Eloy.
So 2 down. Mo Pacheco now at the plate. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
Well, Boog, you remember back in 2020, Lucas Giolito threw that no-hitter against the Pirates. He struck out 13, and the only base runner he allowed was on a walk in the 4th inning. I tell you what, if I was on the Pirates, he'd have had a perfect game.
Here we go.
And the righty deals. That one pulled foul. Stevenson off of first with 2 away. Up the middle. They take the force out. That's the inning. Reds leave 1. We played an inning. No score. Andrew Benintendi steps up. He's 0 for 1.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. And Benintendi is out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
1 out, base is empty. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco. Center field. Robert moves under it. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. So up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Pacheco. Zips it across. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The first baseman.
Now here is Mo Pacheco. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score is the runner from third. It's 5-1, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So here's Brown at the plate. A strikeout and a walk. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And he walked him.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
The third baseman.
2 outs, bases loaded. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Stevenson on third. Pacheco over at second. Friedel on at first with 2 down. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score. And it's now a 6-run lead.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go. One.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
2 on with
The
1
batter,
out.
number 6.
Mo Pacheco,
Shortstop.
the next to hit for the Reds. You talk about the
Pacheco.
power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Righty to the plate. To third. Fair ball. Here comes Gurriel. He'll score. It's 9-1. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Brown.
Let her rip right here.
1-2 now. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, TJ Friedel.
And now the DH, TJ Friedel, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. They put 2 on the board. 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left. We go to the top of the 7th. And now Yoan Moncada. Green back to work. On the ground to third. Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, the shortstop, Noel B. Marte.
In now for the Reds, Mo Pacheco.
Shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Hey, let it fly.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That one is hammered right field. Sheets going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So Noel V. Marte steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Noel B. Marte.
And a 1-1. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. And that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game.
Who the fuck is Tommy Edman?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that guy that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that guy that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll and towing the slab, Justin Steele. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Second inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Mo Pacheco. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And now the lefty. Left field. Olivares moving under it. Squeezes it. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right.
2 outs, runner at first. Next for Cincinnati, Mo Pacheco. In the air, out towards right center. Davis makes his way towards it. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. And they lead by 4. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Waste no time there. That's where a lot of triples lie. The opposite field gap, man. You can see it in front of you the entire way. He went with that pitch perfectly, drove it, and hustled around the bases for 3.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next is the designated hitter, TJ Friedl.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And the pitch. Popped up. Bodie makes the play, and it's out number 3. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs nothing. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And it's fouled away.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball.
Come on now, rip it.
And that one fouled off. Stevenson, the runner at second with 1 away. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. His 46th of the year. It's 6-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is David Bodie.
The second baseman, David Bodie.
Ashcraft back to work. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Brown. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Here's Miguel Sano, 1 for 2.
The first baseman.
Sano, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across the first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Luis.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mo Pacheco. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there are 2 outs. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And he deals. That one missed. Hoyer goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Gets under it and pops it up. Morel makes the grab, 1 down.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm Jon Sciambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Cubs, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Shohei Ohtani. How about a report on him, Chris?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Pulls that one foul. Strike 2. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
1-2 now. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching as we go to the last of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Brennan Davis. Out to short, Pacheco. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Go ahead run on base. Mo Pacheco digs in now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that one finds its way through. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Peguero, the runner at 3rd. Pacheco over at 2nd with 1 down. Ground ball right side. Toss to Sano. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now the left fielder, TJ Friedl. 0 for 1 as he reached on an error his first time around. Chop back up the middle. Toss to Sano. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's back here at the friendly confines, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bounced out to short. On the run, throw to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, Boog, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Pacheco measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
Next pitch is outside.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Kicks and fires. That one ripped. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. His 47th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Here's the catcher, Cody Roberts.
The catcher, Cody Roberts.
Sano leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bounced up the middle. They get the force. That ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back. Dansby Swanson stands in. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick.
Pete. Up next in Cincinnati, the shortstop, Mo Pacheco.
Hey, Kutch up. Your turn right here.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
And that's a fair ball.
Make the turn. Have a look.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. So here's Brown at the plate. Ground ball, Sano. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Mo Pacheco getting ready to hit, trying to deliver as the hero. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That's inside. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Seth Brown on deck for Cincinnati.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Now snap throw to first. Aguero gets back easily. And a swing and a miss. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's a big power threat. Mo Pacheco. 0-1.
0-1.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. 0-1 down.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Horner over to first. Third out, and that ends. 1 gone, runner at first. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Aguero at first, 1 gone. And now it's even up.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering misses. 2-1. The pitch. That one off the mark. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Wisniewski checks the runner, and he's back in there.
Hey, needs you right here. 1 time. Let's go.
And now it's filled up.
Thank you. Come on, kid.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1 to Sano. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the. So the batting order turns over. Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 3. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Swanson is set down. And that's the inning. Happening there for the Cubs. They lead it though 6-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mo Pacheco. And first offering is fouled off.
Drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for him so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
David. Pulls it down, and there's one down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away.
Here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares.
Here you go, guys.
Out to short. Throw on to Brown. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's going to be Mo Pacheco. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First offering misses the mark. Turang, the lead runner at second. Aguero at first, 2 out of the inning. High fly ball out towards left field. Olivares ranging back, banks off the wall. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they trail by 1.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson, known for his late inning heroics. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field.
Run it hard, you're scoring.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
A lot of adrenaline.
And the batter now, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Throw on to Brown. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded as it remains. 6-5 the final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Mo Pacheco. And the first offering is not close.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Here comes a pitch. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. Now it's the power speed combo. Mo Pacheco. Flied out to center in his first at bat. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That's through there for a strike. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. The 1-1 is fouled off. To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the big-time power threat, Mo Pacheco.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Pacheco, in his third season, only 20 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Taillon with the move to first, and he's back safely. Aguero over at first with one away. Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. He makes the grab. 2 down. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of Luis Torrens, the next Cub to hit. Righty delivers. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Sends it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
We go to the ninth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The pitch. Runner on the go. That one lifted to left. Olivares moving under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the left fielder, TJ Friedl. Right-handed reliever. Swing and he popped it up. Walker pulls it down and there are 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The right fielder, number 12,
Austin Hendrick, the next to hit for the Reds.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Throw to first, ball game, and the Cubs take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
He just hit home run number 47 on the season. And that is a big number for our next guest, Carlos Pena. Carlos, your career high for homers in a single season, 46, set back in 2007. When you're on a power surge like this, what are your teammates telling you?
Well, they look at you like you are from another planet, and I really enjoyed that feeling. I mean, they would look at me like, where'd this power come from? It's like, well, man, you got to have strong wrists and good timing. I got to go back to timing as well. But look, it really feels like you're hitting a home run every single day. In every single time you go up to the plate, you think you're able to leave the yard. It's a great feeling, and that's what I missed the most from my playing career.
You're out.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we're not in for ideal baseball weather in this one. It's cold out there, so it'll be interesting to see if that impacts the game at all.
Boog, this is one of those nights where position players want that pitcher to have a nice tempo. Keep things moving. Don't take forever in between pitches because it just makes it colder out there. You get stiffer and you're not ready to make a play like you need to be. So that's the emphasis, I think, on cold nights like this.
First pitch, you're right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound now, Hunter Greene. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And now Mo Pacheco, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now the 0-1. Runner takes off, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. This is Bryson Stott. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
2 outs, runner on first. And stepping in is the speedy Justin Crawford. 0 for 1 so far. 0-1. Smash to the left side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Turner gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. They get the tag on him. On to Brown. It's 2.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Nick.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And now Mo Pacheco.
Mo Pacheco.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. And it's gone. That's what the fans came to see. His 48th of the year. And they add on. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out.
So digging in, Mo Pacheco. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Bogey, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
First offering misses the mark.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And it's 1-1.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
Come on, big guy. Stay your pitch, huh?
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second here, no outs. The next offering misses. 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
And that's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's the left fielder, TJ Friedl. Left-hand batter waits. On a line, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Number 94, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. Stevenson at third. Pacheco on second. Friedel at first with no outs. Ground ball could be 2. Hoskins over to second. Back to first. Not in time. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next one misses. Now 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Hey, get your pitch up there.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2 and 2.
Pitch straight to deep, huh? Here you go.
On the ground, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1, and that's 2. Trey Turner with a chance now. Kicks and deals. On the ground to short, Pacheco. They get the force, and that is that. Leave a couple.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these guys know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
No errors. They left 8 men on base.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Cincinnati Reds.
So 2 down, Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. First pitch, not close. Sing you some numbers fun with Taijuan Walker, originally drafted by the Mariners. His number was 44. That was his favorite number growing up. When he got traded to the Diamondbacks, that was Paul Goldschmidt's number. Switched to 99. When he moved to Toronto, Hyun-Jin Ryu at 99. So he went 00. Eventually, that ends the inning. So we take a break. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular.
So 1 out, nobody on. Mo Pacheco will hit next. Lied out his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Singy Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. The pitch.
Well, showed a lot of promise early on, but dealt with some injuries there and a lack of consistency. But over the last couple of seasons has really found it. Like the way that he commands that two-seam fastball. You don't see a whole lot of guys using that pitch as much as they used to, but he's got a good thing working with it.
First and second, 2 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mo Pacheco. And a foul ball. Here's 0-1. And he grounds one back up the middle, lays out. He's got it. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Base is full, 2 gone. So here's Brown at the plate. Now a slow roller to second. Stop. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle. Pacheco steps on the bag for the force. That's the 3rd out. Left for Philadelphia. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Brown. Play is made, 2 out. Digging in, Mo Pacheco. 1 for 3.
Mo Pacheco.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Pacheco, multi-time All-Star, only 20 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's Harper now. Up the middle. Throw on to Brown. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Well, this is definitely a rarity. A one-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately, you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
So 2 down, Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Man at second. Good eye right there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. That is the inning. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mo Pacheco. Flied to right his first time. And it stays fair.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. He reached on a walk his first time. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. The pitch. The other way. Fires to second for 1. And that's 2. This is Bryson Stott. He popped out his first time. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Here comes Wisdom around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Still able to come through behind in the count.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Boots it. And welcome back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Mo Pacheco. Hot shot to third. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. 1 for 3.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
The right-hander back to work. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Brogdon, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Here's a 1-1. They say you win. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it.
Hey, let it rip one time.
And it's even up.
It's a good take.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw into second easily with a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Pacheco at second with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Into center. Marsh makes the catch, and there's one gone. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelton. So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. What do we have on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Mo Pacheco stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there, and the count's even at 2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Jesse Cozart. Swing and a slow roller. Pacheco. 1 up, 1 down.
Yep, he's out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
The right fielder,
Pacheco in his third season, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That one fouled off. Base knock right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a pitch. Here goes the runner. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. He scores. It's 3-2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Back here in Cincinnati, on to the fourth. Now, Justin Crawford. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Brown. One up, one down.
No, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left. Pacheco. Over to first. 2 gone now.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Mo Pacheco. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a strike. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Check swing, no appeal. Misses off the plate. 3-2 now.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Out to short, Pacheco. And Realmuto is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Out to short. Throw on to Brown. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. And welcome back. Leading off, Bryson Stott. Bounced out to short, Pacheco. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down open. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mo Pacheco.
Here we go. Find your pitch right here. Find it.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
At the belt and fires. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jesse Cozart. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Out to short, Pacheco. Whips it across, and they're down to their last out.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series.
Mm-hmm.